everybody on this beautiful, beautiful rainy day in Grafton, Australia. Did you know there was also Grafton towns in America? Because sometimes on Facebook and you type in Fashion Marketplace, you type in Grafton and you get all these other places in America. So I was wondering, do you know someone or who knows someone else who lives in a town in America called Grafton? Be interesting to know someone. I know there's also, I don't think there's another Coffs Harbour in the world. I know there is another Kingscliff in the world. It's over in the UK somewhere. I'll put this little man down. And yes, today is the 1st of June, so in Australia, which means it is the first day of winter. Is it cold? No. It's overcast, it's been raining overnight, but it's not cold because I haven't got my zippers on. It's a beautiful day, even though it is raining. So I'm hoping it's fine Tuesday. I didn't check. So today I have got little Brick. Now Brick is the Adam kit by, I can never remember who created this kit, but I will look at it and I'll put it down in the description if I remember. So he is the Adam kit. I brought him off Facebook, and the reason why I brought him was because of who he looked like. When I changed him, I did mention who he looked like. His hand is amazing because when this person in the series, the way he dances, his hands go like that. I don't know if the artist, the sculptor actually created the sculpt to look like this person, but it was amazing. And the series I'm talking about is the middle, and Brick was the youngest child. I know when I start watching the middle and that, and he, I thought the way he was getting around, the way he was walking, was actually part of his character. But I did a Google, and it's not. It is, he has got this disease, I can't remember what it is. It was a long time. And it is amazing how, that's the reason why. Although when I got him, it looked like he hadn't been painted, which was crazy. So what did I do? I asked my first baby maker here in Australia, would she fix him up for me? She said yes. So I just pulled him apart, which was crazy really. They actually did a video to find out what was inside him. And the stuff that was inside him was not really things you would put in the different. If I can find the video, I will put the link down in the description. So the reason why I pulled him apart and send him off, because I only wanted I just wanted him redone. And although he turned out darker than I preferred, but that was my fault. Because when Gaye, she showed me, she said, this okay? I said, no, a little bit more. And you don't realise computer screens are not true accurate of what, you know? And it's right because I've had customs before and they've never asked me, is this enough? They've just gone ahead and created it. Well, usually customs, you say, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, but you know what? That's okay. When I get a custom, especially it's from someone, it's a kit that I like and whatever else, I let them go with it. So this is Brick, and that's why I called him Brick, because the character name in the middle is Brick. And when I first heard that, I actually had to Google again to find, because I couldn't find out why do they call him Brick. We all know brick is a building block thing where they build houses and different things. But I thought, yep, it was Brick. So that's how he got his name. So what is happening? Okay, since it's Saturday, weigh-in day, I knew it was going to happen. But you know what? Sometimes for me, I go over. And this week, I put on what I lost last week. Yes, I know what I was doing, and I did it anyway. I know last night I was in bed. It was about 11 o'clock. I was a bit munchy, so I thought, okay, if I'm going to go over, I'll go over. So I had some bickies. Yeah, so I put on 700 grams, which is what I lost last week. But you know what? That's okay, as long as I stay under 120 kilos. I am 118.8 kilos, which is about, I think it's about 260 pounds. Because I'm tall, I'm 5'7" and whatever. I know. Has the week been good? As I said, sometimes I put on weight, sometimes I lose. It's just a part of it. It's just like normal person. If you have a bad week, you might, but you don't notice it. Because I didn't notice that I actually put that on until I got on the scales, but I had a feeling that I would. Bummer. I got them here. I know what I was... I'm going to put this little man in the pram so he can chat with Garfield. So what have I got here? Fads. When we were kids, that's how long these were going around. I'm 66. And we were kids, these were called fags. F-A-G-S. Fags is another word for cigarettes. You know, Aussies, we always change. Cigarettes, smokes, club a drag, whatever, you know. But because of the reason why they changed the name, get up there, is not because what people think. They changed the name to stop kids from taking up smoking. Do I smoke? No. It's yellow, where it used to be white. And it used to have a red tip on the end to look like a cigarette. But they took that off. As I said, I know you're not allowed to say the word fag because they reckon it's derogatory towards the gay community, especially the males. But for me, fags is another word for cigarettes, okay, people? It's just that in these day and age, you can't say this and you can't say that. It's derogatory. It's putting people down, blah, blah. By the crikeys. Oh. How many in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 cigarettes. There's 10 of these in there. And there's 60 calories in this. So what this is 6 calories. They are yummy. You like? I don't know. But they're nice. I like them. I just got this taste about them. I don't know what it is. I usually get a packet. You buy a packet of 6 for $3. So they're like 50 cents a packet. But they're yummy. I'm going shopping. This is the last packet I got left. So I go shopping on Tuesday, which will mean I'll be going to get another packet, another box. What else is happening? 1st of June. I know we shouldn't eat on screen, but you know what? I'm just showing what I eat. I know some will probably say, yeah, but you put on weight last week. Do I care? I mean, so what? I put on weight. But look at how much weight I have lost. I do know and realise that if I had really stuck to my calories, if I didn't eat what I ate, if I stuck under my 18,600 calories, I probably would have lost more weight than I probably have. But do I care? No. I'm 66. No matter what age you are, you should be able to enjoy what you want. Whether it's a cake, an ice block, a lolly, some chips, whatever. Enjoy it. You know? I know some people cannot eat lollies. They're diabetic. They can't eat that. There's also, I know there are those out there who have to, what are they, celiac? They've got to go gluten-free. There's those, they've got some kind of medical issue where they cannot eat what everybody else eats. And it's understandable. But I know there are sugar-free lollies that diabetics can eat. But I remember years ago when I was volunteering up at Kingscliff, and one of the staff members there, she got these sugar-free lollies. She said they were really nice. You know, she ate the whole packet. The only thing on eating the whole packet, she was on the loo. Sugar-free lollies are good, but you cannot eat a lot because you're ending up on the loo, which is another word for toilet. We call it the loo, the John. I've actually called it Aunt Mary, Mrs. Murphy. We have different names for the loo. We're going to the loo. Okay. So you know what? I eat what I eat. You eat what you eat, and we all live happy in the world. One thing I don't do anymore. Do not judge a person for what they eat. If you want to go out there and eat a Big Mac and a big large fries and a big drink, do it. You know, it may be your big meal a week where okay, this is it for today. I'm going to have what I want to have and stuff everybody else. You know, do that. If you're okay, if your body will allow you to eat Maccas. I haven't had Maccas in a long time. I mean, a very long time. Why? Because the last time I ate it, I was living at Wollongbar, and me and my partner at the time, who's now my ex for a reason, we went to Macca's for breakfast. And we went down to Kingscliff, and we went for a walk, and then I had to go to the loo. I didn't make it. So, and it didn't worry me. I just took my undies off, cleaned myself up, washed my undies off, and went out. And I thought it was Macca's that was doing that. But now I realise it wasn't Macca's. It was the problem I was having with my digestive system. Because I stopped eating a lot of food because I thought that was the problem with my digestive system, is that it was the food I was eating. But since I've actually talked about this before, since I've been taking digestive enzymes, has been a whole lot better. And it is, although 2 days last week, I didn't realise I forgot to take it. And I remember one night I woke up and it actually woke me up farting. That was one thing before I started these. I had to be careful if I was going to fart, because was I just going to fart or was going to do something else, just shit myself. And this how I woke up this night, is that I was had a bit of runny poo. So lucky I wear pads for incontinence, but this is that. And I realised because I got to take these tablets a couple of days. But I can forget. It's crazy, you know, but I eat what I eat. I put on weight, I lose weight. I got to the stage where whatever. For me, it's not I'm not fanatic about losing weight. It's just a habit I've got into now. Even before I started on this weight loss journey last year, I would measure my sugar. I don't, when I put sugar on things, I don't use a teaspoon, no normal teaspoon you turn your tea with. I use a quarter of a teaspoon measuring spoon, because that way, even when I wasn't, I was still using this on my cereal, because it gives me exact amount. Because I know when I have my cold wheat bix, a teaspoon is too much. It's just too sweet. So I tried it, and 3/4 of a teaspoon is perfect. It's the same on hot wheat bix. I have 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. I did start at 2, but that was too sweet. So I just brought it down, and 1.5 teaspoons of sugar on my hot wheat bix is perfect. So it's half, extra 3/4, because the hot water gobbles up all the sweetness. But you know what? That's okay. So what else? The jigsaw puzzle I was doing last week. Have I got? No, sorry, it's packed up. You know, the one of the Queen I did. Finally finished it on Wednesday. And having that week break was good, because when I got into it, I was in the right mood. I was talking about this last week, because between 2 weeks ago I told you how it was affecting me. I had to give it a break. And in that week, I actually did 2 jigsaw puzzles. I showed you last week. And that was enough to actually bring me back to normal. Wait a minute. What is normal? Is there such a thing as normality? That is the question. Back to where I was ready to get onto this jigsaw puzzle. So I started back into Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and I was enjoying this part of it. I finally finished it. I took different photos to put up on the groups I'm in. And one lady said, if you're selling it, if it's at a decent price, she said she'll buy it. But the problem is, I paid $5.95 for this puzzle. $5.95. So I didn't say it in the post, but when I went over, I sent her a message. I said, I paid $5.95 for this puzzle. And I can't ask anything really for it, even though it's I could have asked a lot of money. It's worth $20, but I only paid $5.95. So I said, how about you just pay the postage? She really said, you just pay the postage and you can have it. Because $5 isn't, you know, I know I paid shipping, but then she's paying shipping to receive it. So I will post that on Tuesday when I go to the shops. And I'm in two groups. I'm in an Aussie jigsaw group. I'm also in another group where it's global. And sometimes I've got to remember which group I'm in, because I also posted it in the global jigsaw. And this girl said they all loved it. Where do you get it from, you know? Then I forgot I was in the global one, because I did say, before I checked where she was from, I said I got it from Toys R Us. Then I had to check where she was from, but she wasn't from Australia, so I don't know if they have Toys R Us wherever I think she was American. I don't know where she was. Anyway, I said, I'm in Australia. If you Google, you should be able to find it. And another lady in the same group, she actually had a photo. She actually did it, but she only did a part of it. It seems like there could be different. She had a different jigsaw, but it was actually a part of the jigsaw that I did. I said, I can't show it to you because I've actually wrapped the jigsaw puzzle up, ready to be posted on Tuesday. But if you go over to my other channel, I actually forgot to do a short. Now, what was it? What's the date? Thursday, I finally got down and pulled it apart. And pulling it apart, it was like, I was remembering all the parts and remembering how hard it was to do. But I was so glad that I did it. It's such a beautiful puzzle. And I know I said I was thought of framing it and maybe donating it. But then I was thinking, how long would it take me to frame it? I've got one here, I've got a frame, I've got to glue it and put in the frame, and it's just sitting here. It's not in the road, it's not on my big table. So I thought, this is a puzzle, the one about Queen Elizabeth. It's a puzzle that everyone should have a go at. Yes, it is hard. People in the Aussie group, they did it, and one girl said she's glad she wasn't the only one. Then another person said she brought it, now she's not quite sure if she's going to do it. But it is, you know, it's a beautiful puzzle. As I said, I forgot to do a short for my other channel. Oh, yuck. I got me breakfast down my front. That's okay. I forgot to do short. So what I did, when I was pulling it apart, then I realised that I didn't do a shorts of it. So that actually uploaded to my other channel. So what I did, I took photos of different parts of the puzzle to put up on this puzzle groups. So what I did, I actually put those, just made like a little movie, like I do here. I put them all into Movie Maker, created a movie, found a. When I played it back on, I think I actually put the wrong song in. Music. I didn't know what to put in, but it's over on my own channel. If you want to go and look at it finish, it's. I mean, I think I said this. Everyone should have a go at doing this puzzle, and that's why I thought, if they just want to pay postage, I'm happy with that. If she keeps it when they frame it, that's okay. But everyone should have a chance. Yes, it is hard. Yes, it did affect me. But I am so glad that I did it. If I wanted to, I could actually print the photos out. And eventually, because all the puzzles that I do, I take photos of. And they're on my computer. So I'm thinking of actually eventually what was I going to say? Oh, get the photos printed and put them in an album and show these are all the photos, ones that I've done. And I know there are some I've actually done, but I haven't got photos of, but I will take photos, which I've added into my total pieces so far. I forgot how many pieces I've done so far. I can't remember. Anyway, it is such a beautiful puzzle. Maybe if I can get a different, and the puzzle brand was Waddington's of London. I know sometimes I had a puzzle piece that went into the wrong place. I didn't find out till later that was the wrong place. So that's all finished. I have started another one, and this is a new brand to me. Most of what I've done are new brands. Queen Elizabeth puzzle, that was a brand I haven't done before. I've done a lot of Ravensburger, which I got 3 more. No, I got 2 more. No, I got, yeah. This, excuse me. This is the one I'm doing now. I started this on Thursday night. I only got the edges done. And a bit tricky. This is the one I'm doing at the moment. This is by Haye, H-E-Y-E. It's got tigers. It's got a giraffe. What else? It's got birdies. I know. I sorted it out. I sorted the blue sky out. I did the edges. I've got 2 pieces missing from the edges. I think so. I'll find them when I go on the way. But I didn't realise there was birds, because when I pulled, I knew the flowers. Yeah. Yeah, flower. I didn't realise it's birds. I thought they were all flowers. But I got this part all finished last night. That's all done. And when I got it, I thought it wasn't the one I ordered, but it did. But this is, it's only 500 pieces. I like to do 1,000 pieces. I did an order the other day. I've done a circle piece. And I was told that Ravensburger is better for sorting out, because I did a Suns Out round 1. And sorting out the edges, I ended up with more edges than I should have. And I was told on the other jigsaw puzzle said that Ravensburgers are a lot better with that circle round puzzle, because it's easier to depict which ones are the round edges. Excuse me. So I purchased this. So circle of colours, and it's flowers. In Australia, I'm not quite sure if they're available in other countries, but we have this payment thing called Afterpay, where it is actually really good, because when you buy something, there's different choices to pay. Like you can pay by your debit card, you can pay by Afterpay, you can pay by PayPal, or you can pay by Zip. I don't like Zip, because if you don't pay it off in a certain time, then you start paying interest. Where Afterpay, you pay it off in 4 equal amounts over 4 fortnights. And that is how I've actually able to obtain my puzzles, my the stand I got to put my puzzles on. There was one puzzle I got company, I wanted the puzzles, but all they had was credit card or PayPal. PayPal, yeah. I don't use PayPal a lot now, because they do have PayPal in full, where you pay it off like Afterpay over 4 fortnights, but not everyone actually offers PayPal in 4. So I don't use PayPal a lot, but it's there if someone doesn't offer Afterpay or credit. I just don't use it a lot because it doesn't. It sometimes if they do, this place do offer Afterpay and PayPal and for some reason I go with Afterpay because it's just what I'm used to. I know what I'm doing. Login to Afterpay is so much easier because you don't have to send you a code to that. It's good to recognition all this, but jigsaw puzzles are amazing. And I thought when I did the one of Queen Elizabeth, because it was so tough and for the first week and a half was just so rough, that I should get back into doing 1,000 pieces. So because that was 1,000, get back into doing it. I would, when I finish this one, I would do 1,000. I know I've got another hard one coming. I know it will be hard because it's a band that I followed. I reckon they put on the best show on earth. They finally decided it was time to stop. They did so many concerts worldwide on their final leg of their final tour, and that was Kiss. I have got a Kiss jigsaw puzzle, and you can think about what colour. Yes, mostly black. Hopefully the puzzle pieces, I'm not quite sure of the band. I was in two minds of buying it, but then I loved Kiss music. I actually seen them in concert in Brisbane many, many, many moons ago when they first come to Australia. I think it was about 1980. Oh my God, that is 46 years ago. 45, 46 years ago. Oh my God. I can still remember that concert. It was the best concert. I mean, they really put so much into their concert for their fans to enjoy. And it was amazing. Anyway, back to this. As I said, this is another circle one. I was told these are a lot better picking at the edge pieces. I will see when I get to it. Now, what else did arrive? When I finished the one I did, the second one I did before I started back on Queen Elizabeth, I did that reflection one. So I decided to buy another one similar. This is called Pebbles. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got this. And it's even got, I didn't realize it's got things written on the pebbles. What's it got? Dream, be yourself, be nice. You are beautiful. Be happy, soul. Be brave, love. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Balance. Have a dream. Courage. Good vibes. Got a little heart. What else have we got up here? Don't give up. Don't give up on us, baby. So that's another one I brought. Oh, not another one. I hope it's as relaxing as the last one I did in these. It's a different brand. This is by Educa. Being in the groups, it's good because I'm finding so many more jigsaw puzzle brands. The first puzzles I brought, they were Ravensburger. But now I have got so many brands. I've got Educa, Ravensburger. I've got a lot of Ravensburger. I've got Arrow. I've got I've got a couple of sugar, I forgot, of Cobble Hill and different brands that I would not have thought of. Another brand, the next one I got because it was good, because it's another Ravensburger, and it's 500 pieces. So I got 4 jigsaw puzzles in this, which worked out. Yeah, for the one puzzle it did cost a lot, but it's 4 jigsaw puzzles in it. Oh, it's a heavy one. Now this is a series by the looks of it called Happy Days. Happy days are here again, the skies above are cheer again. Happy Days number 7, and it's favourite pastimes. And guess what it is? Sports. We have got the cricket match, the fishing contest, vintage weekend, and the golf club. Why did I get it? Because good price, you know. It's a Ravensburger one, so I know it'll be excellent. And I thought this looks good. Maybe a bit of a challenge, but that's okay. I have done a little bit of water, but you know what? That's okay. I love old cars. I'm not really into cars, you know, but I love how they've actually designed over the years, all the vintage cars and airplanes and whatever. But you know what? It's a jigsaw puzzle. If you like a jigsaw puzzle, no matter what the puzzle is, why not get it? I'm not a sports fan. I don't follow football or cricket, all of that. But I do love movies about them. There was an Aussie movie I watched. It was, I've seen it on YouTube. It was a cricket one, Backyard Ashes. I enjoyed it. Even though I'm not a cricket fan, I used to watch cricket years ago, and I still enjoyed it. I like watching football movies. There are movies out there that are based on true stories. Even baseball, like Field of Dreams, is an excellent movie. I'm going to have to see if it's on YouTube to watch it, because I don't pay for streaming. Why pay for streaming when YouTube has such amazing movies? And also in Australia, our different channels have got websites where you can go on there and watch entertainment on there. I finally finished The Good Wife. That was such an amazing series to watch. And it was such... Julianne, I can't remember the last time, she was in ER. She is such an amazing actress. I loved watching that. I like medical shows. And it's medical shows, police shows, I like the 911 series, and excellent. What was I going to say, Garfield? Did you know there's another Garfield movie out? It's in Australian cinemas at the moment. Do I go to the movie? No. I think it costs about $20 to go to the movies, and you only get to see one. Back in the day, we would pay about $6 or something, and we'd see 2 movies. Now you get, say, $20 and you only see one. Why not go there? Why go? I know people like to go on to movies to see the spectacular screen and everything, but I like to stay at home in the comfort of my home where I don't have to get dressed to go there. I can have a cup of tea, I can have a bicky, I can go to the loo when I want to go to the loo. It's just so more comfortable in your own home. So why go to the movies and fork out all that money and you're not sure if you're going to like the movie? There's also an app called, is it Tubi or Tubi? Tubi. It's got a lot of movies on there. A lot of movies. It's free. You can register. Registering means that you can actually, you find a movie you like, you can add it to your list so that you can go and watch it later. It's just like logging the Facebook. You're always logged in. But everything is good. One thing about today, I was actually awake at a decent hour. I didn't wake at, the alarm went off at, 9:30, and I was up and awake. I was having a weird dream. Yeah, a weird dream. I was awake at 9:30, got up, and Archie got up. When I got on the scale, I thought, I knew that was going to happen, you know, sometime, but so what? 700 grams is, what did I say last, about 1.5 pounds, but I don't feel that I put that on. Maybe because the other week I did a lot of walking. And also when I had to go to the shops on, I actually didn't go to the shops, I just had to go to the post office. And I realised on the way, I didn't take the pram, my anxiety was there a bit. And when I got there, I thought, why didn't I take the pram? Because that way I could have took a baby, because I actually went and I had to go to the post office to pick a parcel that should have been left. So before I went to the post office, I went to the riverfront and went there and sat there for a while, and it was nice, but my anxiety was there, which is crazy because on the Friday there was no anxiety, but on Monday there was. Of course, I was forced to go out. The parcel should have been left. So hopefully on Tuesday, it will not be wet or anything, because I want to walk. I was going to go out yesterday, Friday, but I thought, no, I'm going out Tuesday. I was going to go, and I didn't do my sheets yesterday because it was a little bit over. I thought, that's okay, it's not hot, so they can do another week. And today I was thinking, will I go to Aldi and I go get Lamington slice. I have a Lamington for afternoon tea. So Tuesday means it's Lamington Day. Got to go get some Lamingtons, and I get a pie. I might get a patty cake. Or will I get a French pastry? That way I can show you what I'm talking about a French pastry. But I'm getting a pie. But that's okay. I have pie for lunch, and then, because I feel I'm in the habit now that if I do have something, like if I have my Lamington and my cup of tea about 4:30 or 5 o'clock, it really fills me up. So it's like I leave tea till later, or I just have something lighter for tea if I don't feel like it. It's like I've had lunch and I'm full. It's not like I'll go and have something else because I want a lolly. I just wait. And I'm getting the habit with, it's not a habit, it's just something crazy, is that when I log my food, it's like someone's got to know what I've logged. It's like my brain thinks that someone there's watching me logging all my food. And why are you logging this now? Because you haven't ate it. How much you go? And it's crazy that I'm thinking someone's watching me. Is that weird? But that's me. I know no one's logging. So I know sometimes it's late at night, just before midnight, and I'm hungry. I haven't got many calories left for the day. I will eat what I'm eating before midnight. If I go to sleep, I go to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I'll actually add what I eaten between 12 and 7 a.m. That's I'll put in there so that that day is not over. Calories. But what the hell? Life is to enjoy. I know when I'd seen my doctor the other week for my health care plan thing, when I got home already, he wanted me to lose 3 kilos by my next visit. I don't have a set amount of weight that I want to lose in a certain amount of time. I do have a goal weight in mind, but it depends on if I get there. I'm not worried, you know. I can wear clothes, you know, I can walk. And I know, was it one day this week or next week? I know one day soon I've got to go and get Archie some food. And I haven't walked there for a long time. So, it's been over 12 months since it was, I remember, because when I had my fall, September before last, I needed, so I actually called them and had it delivered. And then that's what I've been doing. But now I've lost all this. Walking is a lot easier. I do enjoy it. And it's about 15-ish minutes to walk there and back. So I know once I went there, got it, and then I thought, when's the next bus? I'll catch the bus back, but it was a while. So I thought, no, I just walk back. Especially when we have a beautiful, at the moment, winter here in Grafton is beautiful. In my home, it is cold. At the moment, it's beautiful because of the rain. But winter is cold. And today is the first of winter, which is another good reason to be an Australian, because our seasons start on the 1st of the month. So as today is the 1st of winter, the 1st of June, the 1st of September is spring, the 1st of December is summer, December, January, February. The 1st of March is autumn, March, April, May. Yes. I know I hear you Americans say, oh, we're going to have this in spring. Spring lasts for 3 months. So whereabouts in spring is that going to be? And when you say, oh, that happened last winter. But winter lasts for 3 months. So what part of that winter did it happen? It's just, like we say, oh, it happened last June. We actually say the month. And it's just, I think, different. Like, things we say are the same, call things, is the same as England, UK. Like we say nappies, like they say nappies, but Americans use don't say nappies, and same with dummies and whatever. And we've got this guy, I see him on the shorts and that. He's a Canadian, and he is just out there with his, he must come to Australia all the time to do all his videos, but it's just, his accent is really, I don't know, he's just crazy. He been around the place doing videos, that's what he does. That's okay. I don't mean crazy, but just weird. No, weird. You know what it's like. So, Garfield, what do you want? What time are we? Oh, it's only 11:30. See, I tell you, I am up early. I'm all ahead of time. Usually it's lunchtime. I've got to go. But you know what? Oh, my computer's playing up. I keep getting the BSOD. Now, what is the BSOD? The blue screen of death. And I don't know what's causing it. I thought it happened because I'm on my back. When I turn my computer laptop on, it goes onto battery. Now wait until the battery's low, then I turn on the power. But today, it's always when I leave the room it happens. It's like it knows when I leave the room. Yes, crazy, yeah, but you know, it knows when I leave the room. Then it shuts down, and it comes up with this blue screen. But today, I really got no message down the bottom, and I did a Google. So later on, when I get on my laptop, I will actually go in and have a look and see what is causing this. They usually say it's hardware or software, but I actually haven't had any hardware. I actually haven't had any hardware. Software, I'm on there all the time, so it can't be that. So I hope it doesn't. But my computer's working okay. My computer is about 7.5 years. I got this 2000. Let me see. 3 and 4. Yeah, I got my computer. Let me see. At the end of 2016. I know 2016 because on the phone of my computer, it's got a sticker with a date because I had to take it in. There was something wrong with it. And I was having all problems with the finance company when I was paying it off. They were double charging me that monthly fee, which it should have been, and all they said it wasn't, blah, blah, blah. At least I got $300 out of them. But then when my inheritance came through, that was the first thing I did was pay off my computer. And when I did that, I sent my card and everything back to this place. What was the name of it? Latitude Finance. Never, ever go to Latitude Finance. They would double, because I had a 12-month interest fee for my computer. I knew I would have it paid off in the 12 months. But you still had to pay a monthly fee of $4.95, okay? They were charging me double that. I know I rang them up I said, the minimum amount I got to pay, that includes the monthly fee. She said, yes, it does include. So what I did one month was just pay the minimum amount. I paid that, and guess what? I got interest paid because I forgot to pay the $4.95, which was actually included in that. These people. I know I went somewhere, I can't remember where I went now, and I put a complaint in. I said, this is what is happening, blah, blah, blah. So they looked into it, and they contacted them place and said, no, we worked it out, they're not charging double. I said, okay, I'm going elsewhere to get more information, get help. I will get back to you, okay? So I waited and got a phone call. Okay, they're going to give me $300 compensation. And what that was, $300 was to keep my mouth shut. Yes, it was to go not to go any further in this. So them to pay me off that $300, they knew they were charging me more than I should have. You know? Oh, they think, I know I've said this many times, I put everything, if I'm paying something off, I put it into a spreadsheet, what I've paid and everything. And it's just crazy. As I said, the minimum amount I had to pay per month included the $4.95 monthly fee. But when I only paid the minimum amount, I got charged interest because I didn't pay the $4.95. And it was just crazy. Yes, I took the $300. Of course you would. But I put it out there. I said, stay away from, on my Facebook, actually had friends at the time. I said, stay away from Latitude Finance. They would charge me double the monthly service fee, blah, blah, blah. And when I seen it come up, I said, nah, don't go there. Don't use Latitude Finance. Don't go there. Nah, don't use Latitude Finance unless you know what you're doing. I did go and try and get help at a neighbourhood centre in Coffs Harbour where they give you legal help. But this guy would not listen to what I was saying. He just sat there and stared at me. He said, you know, monthly. I said, I know there's a monthly fee, but they're charging me double. He didn't even look at the paperwork to find out what was going on. When I realised what was going on, I went back to where I got my computer from, and I couldn't speak. They wouldn't talk to anyone. I said, I don't want any, I just want someone to look at this and this. And the girl I was speaking, she said, it doesn't look right. You know, to her, it didn't look right. When it comes to anything with money, working out different things, I know what I'm doing. Yet they said that. So stay away from Latitude Finance. Did you hear what I said? Stay away from Latitude Finance. I will not go anywhere near those. If I see it anywhere, said, don't do these, they will charge you this, 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 and this. But then a lot of people, they get the bill and they pay it. They don't think. With money, it's even like a phone bill. If you get a phone bill, okay, my phone bill, I'll pay it. I don't get a phone bill because I use pay as you go. I pay a certain amount, and when I run out, I will top up again. But I don't make many phone calls. I don't call anyone. I don't text anyone. Oh, I do call sometimes. When I had to ring Australia Post and I had to ring Kmart. Well, Kmart was the 1-800 number. Then I had to call Catch and all this kind of stuff. But I usually top up $25 and that will last me a few months. That's it, you know. I'm doing what I'm looking after me. Me is the most important person. Me and Garfield, you are important. Archie, that's it, you know. This is all I've got to worry about is me and Archie. As long as we've got a roof over our head, as long as we've got food in our belly, as long as we're happy and healthy and whatever. That is all I worried about. What was that? I don't know. Worry about yourself. In a way, it's good because I got no one who would tell me lies. I got no one who would do this and do that, you know, no one who would use me. So it's just me. I'm happy being the way I am. I'm happy being with no friends, no family. I have got blood family up there, but I have never felt a part of my family. I never felt I belonged in that family. Maybe because of the way that they treated me. And maybe they know I'm a better person than them. I don't know. I treat people how I want to be treated, you know. If they ask me to do things, oh yeah, I'll do it, you know. But if I wanted something, oh no, sorry. I know once I asked someone, a family member, for something, and I thought the person was going to do it, but it never eventuated. So I don't ask for anything anymore. I know once when they found my channel, this one sister commented on it, if you hate us so much, if you want something, don't come running to us. I thought, why would I go running to them? I don't hate anyone. If you're a person who hates someone, that says something about you. Hate is a very, very strong word to say about a person. I don't hate anyone. No, I hate what they do, what they did, or whatever, but I don't hate them as a person. And it's just, you know, it's crazy how people say they hate someone. I know you get kids saying, no, I hate your mum, I hate your dad. Maybe because they're in, but they don't really. But when a person say how much they hate a person, it's just crazy. Hating a person means there is something wrong with you. Yeah, so just be kind to everyone. As I said, I've learned not to ask for anything because I know it's never going to happen. What was that? Was that you, Arch? Yeah, seemed like something flashed by. What is happening? Nothing much else is happening. Today is Saturday. I sent it, didn't I? Yeah. So what am I doing today? Put the movie together, see what is wrong with my BSOD, the blue screen of death. That was a thing that was in Windows 98. My first computer I got was back in the late 90s sometime. And it had Windows 98. Excuse me. And it was a computer where I had the monitor and everything. And I used to get the blue screen, I can't remember, but that was Windows 98. And I remember the hard drive was only 3 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes. Now my hard drive is big. As my computer is 7.5 years old. I don't know how much longer, hopefully not for a while yet. But that's okay. Selling one of my Reborns actually boosted my savings, and I'm debating which to sell. Some others, I'm not quite sure which. There are some that I can't sell. We not sell, you do it. No, there's some that I won't sell. Not this fella. We all know Garfield. He is my mascot for my channel, and it's nice to have a mascot for your channel. I know there's a couple out there who've got a mascot, and it's good to have this constant, like you have different babies in your videos, but you've got this one thing that's constant in there besides yourself. But you got this one. This is Garfield. Yeah, Garfield. I got him, I can't remember when I got him. I got him 1 year for myself for Christmas. And I got him off Facebook. He wasn't created, but I was following this lady who she creates the Reborns. She said that she had this kit. I thought, I want one. Really suggest I had to pay a $50 deposit, which is non-refundable if you change your name. Change your mind. But I wasn't going to change my mind. I said, it was a customer, what do you want? I said, I want a ginger boy, ginger boy cat. And then she gave me the eyes and she helped me with that. And I got Garfield. Of course I had to call him Garfield. Didn't we? Yeah. He's my anxiety buddy. Even when my anxiety is not playing up, he still comes with me. It's good to have that something to hold. Oh, I don't want ovenware. I don't use my oven. How long have we going for? I don't know. I might get Rick back. Where are you going? Yes. Yeah. Everybody loves Garfield when I take him out. Sit there. Don't move. Oh. I'm going to say this. Rick. We had a kid show on TV many moons ago, and I can't remember the name, but there was a witch and a fly, and they had this song saying, thick as a brick. Speaking of which, that's what I've got to watch. It's an old I've started watching it, but I'm going to have to finish watching it. And it's a show that was on many years ago in the 70s, which is many years ago, called Number 96. I think it was the first show on TV that had a homosexual couple and nudity. Like there's one star, Abigail. She would walk around. Was she just topless? I think she was just topless walking around. And very Australia. I know, what was I watching? I was watching something, I think shorts, and they were saying, how could this show be on TV? Blah, blah, blah. There's shows that watch, one called Love Thy Neighbour, where there's a black guy in one house. It's an English comedy show. There's a black guy in one house and the white guy next door. And of course, the white guy called the black guy Sambo. This is back in the 70s. I don't know what it was, but it was, if the black guy did not like what was being said, he wouldn't have done that show. But it was just a comedy show. And it was just a show where people were just having fun and people laughed. There was a show called the Black or White Minstrel Show. Now you can't do that. It's derogatory. It's you can't go blackface. Oh my goodness. It's going, the world today is crazy. Absolutely crazy about different things. What else was there? On the bus was okay. Now I've seen something on Facebook where this black American said that Friends did not have a black character. They're putting it down now because after it's been finished, I don't know how long it's been finished. But there was a black character in Neighbours. Why do people have to worry about what a person's colour is? Why? What is wrong with just accepting people for who they are? Oh, you haven't got enough black people in this show. Why haven't you got some black people? There is, back in the 70s and 80s, there were black shows. There was the Cosby Show. What else was there? There was the Jeffersons. There was, I can't remember anymore. There was one with Steve Urkel. I can't remember what that show was, but there was black comedy shows back in the 70s. And here she's saying, there's no black characters. My God, why? This is where all the races and everything else comes in. If they just enjoy a show for what it is. Maybe no black actor applied to be a cast member of a permanent cast member of Neighbours, of any show, especially of Friends. The main characters, yes, they were white. Maybe because because maybe only white people applied for these parts. And it's just, oh, so what if you're black? You know, it's only a colour. And putting these things down, that's where the racism comes into it. Oh no, you're American. They're Americans. They're not African Americans. They're Americans. Just because their ancestors might have come from Africa doesn't mean they're Africa. Oh, who's that guy? I can see his face. He was in Shawshank Redemption. Anyway, he said he's not African American. And he was asked why. Because he wasn't born in Africa. It's just like calling myself Irish Australian. I have Irish ancestry. But I wasn't born in Ireland. I was born in Australia. I'm an Aussie. Just like they're Americans. There was Raven. Is it Raven Simone? She said that. And Oprah was livid. saying, when Raven said she's not African American. She's not, she wasn't born in Africa. And that's where it's just, why can't people accept people for who they are and not for the colour of their skin? You put someone down because of the person they are. If a white person put a white person down for some reason, you say it's racism? No, because the white person put the white person down. And if a white person put a black person down, oh, watch out, that's racist. You're racist. It's just crazy. You know, there is only one race. Only one race. The human race. That is all. And just because, you know, things are going crazy at the moment with what is going on and everything. And it's just, you know what? I'm glad I'm getting towards the end because I hate to see what's going to come next. It is just crazy, this world, the way this world is going. And I'm glad I'm not growing up in the world today. I'm growing down, what do you call it? I don't know what it is. But it's, if everybody just accept everybody for who they are, a person. And don't put them down because of the way they look, their colour, where they come from, their religion, what they like, what they don't like. It is, I think the world would be a better place. I know I don't like tomatoes. And it was like a bad thing not to like tomatoes. And I said, why don't you like tomatoes? I said, I don't like the taste of them. I don't like the taste of tomatoes, so I don't eat them. I know I used to have tomato sauce, but then I got the stage where I got sick of that, so now I just have barbecue sauce on whatever. I'm out of eggs. I'm going to do shopping. I did a big shop last week, whatever. I realised, well, I got some pizzas, I got some frozen fish, I brought some sandwich meat. I ordered some special chicken stuff, but they didn't have it, so they gave me something else, so that's okay. It's just chicken for sandwiches. Especially coming to winter, I like to have my toasted sangers, and I have toasted cheese and toasted chicken and cheese sanger, num-nums. And please, people, be kind to one another. You know, it's just crazy. I know there's a lot of wars going on, and I'm winding it down. There's a lot of wars going on, and it's just crazy. I don't watch the news, so I don't know what's going on half the time. You know what? But I'm okay with that. I'm looking after myself. I'm looking after my mental health. And that is what I'm doing. And that is what, you know, there's no one else to look out for me, so I've got to do it. And it's what keeps me happy, what keeps me sane. And as I said, people, I think I should go. Not longer, but everybody, take care of yourself, look after yourself, and be kind to one another. No matter who that person is, where they're from, whatever. Just be kind to one another. And when I hear of all these riots going on, and it's just crazy, you know? Why? Why do people have to do all this? I know, why do people have to kill people? I know earlier I had a thing come up from Twitter or X that there was a knife-wielding guy somewhere with a knife. And I thought, what is going on in this world? Maybe it's mental illness, which can be a lot. And it's just something, it's just crazy what the world's going to. Because that's one thing, I don't know, but I'm not scared of dying. Because I know that I'll be going to a better place where there will be love and no wars, no hatefulness, nothing. Everybody will be created equal because we were created equal. But then it's just, people are just crazy. They don't like someone because who they vote for. They don't like someone because of their race. They don't like someone because where they were born. They don't like someone because of this. People, you know, people not like you because of who you are. They might not like you because of your race. They might not like you because of who you vote for. No. It's just crazy in this world. What are we going to learn that wars and fighting and whatever else is just not doing anything? It's just making people die and get injured and everything. I know, Americans, your healthcare is ridiculous. Absolutely. You've got to pay so much money. It is. I've been in the hospital so many times since I've moved out, especially after my hysterectomy and that. I never paid a cent. Never paid a cent for my operation, any surgery I've had. Actually, I did. Years and years ago, I had a colonoscopy and I had to pay it because I went private because I wanted it done ASAP. Went there, and that's the only operation I've had a hysterectomy. I've had, what's the other one? I had the laparoscopy. I think it's laparoscopy, where they went into my belly button just to check if I could, before I was trying to fall pregnant, if I could have kids. I've had so many surgeries after that day, surgeries where I didn't have to pay a cent. Where in America, it must be so hard in America just to have a baby. In Australia, go to the hospital, that's it. I know it's paid out of taxes, but you go to the hospital, you don't end up getting a bill. Of course, we go to a public hospital, it's kind of free because, as I said, we're paying our taxes, but we don't fork out the money to pay going to the hospital. And I don't know how you survive. It is just the amount of things, how much just having a baby and what they charge for just, it is ridiculous. Like, I had 4 days in hospital when I had my hysterectomy. I didn't get a bill. 4 days, that's food, whatever else I needed, blah, blah, blah. I didn't get a bill. I think the only thing I had to pay for was pain medication and that after I left the hospital. That's it. Another good reason I'm glad that I was born in Australia. And Americans, they think they don't want to come to Australia because of all the dangers of spiders and snakes and all this. We actually have spiders that fly and all this kind. I'm 66 and I'm still alive. Yet I've seen shows, American shows, where this lady was out riding a push bike in a park and she got attacked by I can't remember what it was. Might be a mountain lion. She got attacked by a wild cat. I don't know what was it puma? No. I can't, with a cat. And she got attacked by it. Lucky she survived. People go out there and they get attacked by bears, they go out by cat. Yet you're scared to come to Australia because there's spiders and snakes. I know it's not funny, but still, I'm not going to Australia, they've got deadly animals. Well, so has America. You know, got attacked by bears and things. It's just, every country has something dangerous in it. Like, people are dangerous. My God, I've seen a redback. Redback spider. It's been years since I've seen a redback. They are deadly. You get bit by those, you can die. I've never seen a funnel web. They are deadly. They crouch up on their tooth and the claws are out. I've never seen a snake. Yes, I have seen a snake. It was half in and half out the window. But anywhere walking, no. I've survived. A lot of people survive this age without dying. People, oh my goodness. As I said, we have flying spiders. There is a town somewhere where it's like there's all these cobwebs all over the trees because the spiders fly. And I won't go there. I don't like spiders. But every country has their own deadly things. Some more deadly than others, especially in some countries where there are wars. Guns are more deadly than anything else. No, it's not the guns. It's the humans that are holding the guns. That is another reason why I was glad I was born in Australia. Because of how our gun laws have become. Oh, that's one thing I was going to do. I was going to find out how the process in Australia it is to get a gun. There is a process. We still have guns, but we've got to go through a process and everything to get a gun. It's not like we go in the shop, okay, I want a gun, okay, you walk out with it. No, that is not. So I'm not quite sure of the legalities of America and how you get a gun, but I might research both so that I can compare them. And because America's used to have so much gun shooting deaths over there than what we do in Australia, well then again, I don't watch the news. But then if I see something on YouTube and it's news something, oh, I might have a look and see what that is. Then I'll look at it, but I don't go looking for the news. That is a way of looking after myself. And, you know, people think, well, you know, we've got to vote sometime this year. Don't know when. I'll find out. People, I know there's something on Facebook. How do you know we're going to vote? How do you know what's going on in the world? I said, I don't want to know what's going on in the world. If I want to know, I'll go searching. It comes up on YouTube. That is enough for me. I don't watch TV, mainly because my TV's dead. It's carpeted, but I still use it for streaming. You know, but I'll look into to see how Australians can get a gun to how Americans can get a gun. Just see what the difference is. Because we had a big massacre years ago in Tasmania, where this guy had a gun and went on a rampage down in this historic site. And it was since then is when new gun laws came in, and Australians were happy with it because we want to leave our home and know we're coming back. We want kids to go to school and know they're going to parents know their kids are going to come home, and that is what it is. We try to survive as best we can. I've never been in a dangerous situation with that. I don't think, you know, I've never been in a car is a dangerous situation because you don't know what the other person's going to do. But still, as long as you look after yourself and look around, you can keep yourself safe. And that is it. But some people just don't care about other people and they just go crazy. I have no idea. So I think I should go because I don't... It's gone. I try not to get this too. I was so silly, stay within the hour. But something comes up and that. So everybody, wherever you are in this beautiful world we are today, although, as I said, we are overcast, but it's nice, the weather's warm, okay. Take care of yourself. Look out for yourself. But more importantly, be kind to others. Treat others as you want to be treated. I know that some people don't treat people as they should, but if you'd be nice to them, maybe they might think about something. So everybody, we will see you in my next video, which will be a surprise video, whenever that will be, a surprise day video. So everybody, take care and have a good day. And we will go and get the video together so you can watch it. And it won't be so late getting up. It's taken so long to organise the video and get it all up, and I don't know. Everybody, see you next week or whenever, maybe before. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, sugar, 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 sugar. Garfy wants to come say goodbye. There's Garfy. Want to say goodbye? Bye-bye. Sit up. There we are. Oops. You've fallen down. That's a good thing, Brick. You sit on my arm. Bye-bye. I've got to change over. I've got to turn this off. Bye-bye.